don't know if anybody can even use that though. You can only use like knives, yeah? Oh, maybe not. No, can't do that with this class. Okay. Interesting. The attack is 156 and the knife is 14. I know it's level 7, but still, holy crap. Or something. Following the yellow arrow. Yeah, it may look strong, but it's seen as one of the worst weapons. The sniper that its class comes with is pretty good with the right hands. Gotcha. Had bad luck with snipers in Xeno games. Alright. Mediators, peers.
Thanks.
Oh, hello, you must be the new friend that Colonel Ilma mentioned in her report. Having just woken up after all that time, I'm sure you're dying to get home and take a shower. Unfortunately, the west gate is closed at the moment. If you want to enter the city, you'll need to use the elevator at the top of the stairs. They'll probably open the gate soon, thanks to the great work you guys did killing that monsters that were causing the trouble. But until then, you have to forgive the inconvenience. Please understand. Let's go ahead and test. Do they say the same thing twice?
Thanks.
Yep. At least we can fast forward through it. Any items? It's pretty clear. Okay. These people don't want to talk to me. Cutscene. They built all this in 2 months, or the city was already inside the ship that crashed, maybe? We've seen cities inside of ships a lot at this point. Yeah, I like the music.
Well, here we are. Not too shabby, huh? For a giant beached spaceship, anyway. But, like it or not, this place is our home now. We took the name from the city it was modeled after back on Earth. We call it New Los Angeles.
New
Welcome
LA, huh?
to NLA.
Oh, in LA. Okay. With my arm things, like it kind of reminds me of like the Mass Effect armor.
And so it was that another survivor came to join our band of refugees. Together, we resolved to forge a new way of life here on Mira, come what may. New LA was our beautiful lie to ourselves. Truth is,
They even have palm
we were
trees.
adrift, heading into the unknown.
Blade.
Our native home was gone,
Welcome back,
swallowed in a
LeShoe.
shroud of light. And our future was uncertain. We had no idea what fate.
Look, you arrived right at the end of the prologue. Did I say 60%?
Only that we had to keep living in order to see it.
Morgana. All right, title screen. We're going to download all those data packs between streams, so when we come back in tomorrow, we'll have them. There are some other notable voices, especially if you played Fire Emblem Three Houses. Interesting.
How about a quick tour of the facilities to refresh your memory? Let's start with your living quarters. Follow me.
Okay.
Brave citizens of New Los Angeles, good day. This is your Director General, Maurice Chausson.
Director General.
Today, I once again come to you with news I am truly delighted to share.
That asshole.
Yesterday, we repatriated 10 more White Whale crew members. These fellow pioneers will rejoin our ranks as citizens of NLA, bringing with them skills and know-how that will bolster our ability to survive and indeed...
Hopefully they have better memories than my character does.
This, of course, is only the latest success in our continuing efforts.
Director General?
Part of my
Since when?
initiative for the rescue and recovery of
2
Neither
days
have you.
ago, ma'am.
our brothers and sisters. I stand here truly
From political aide to director general in just a few weeks. At this rate, he'll be emperor by next month.
for a better NLA and a better
Irina?
tomorrow.
Gwyn?
Nice work out there, ma'am.
Interesting. Like, we keep having these like little wonder why they call her ma'am, ask who these people are. I mean, she obviously seems to be in charge. I'm gonna ask who these people are.
Right. Introductions. Irina Akulov, Gwyn Evans.
This one of the survivors, Colonel?
The survivor. I only found a single pod intact at Starfall Basin.
Wait, what? What happened to 10 more crew members?
Come on, seriously? Chausson was never one to let the truth get in the way of a good speech. Still, every last survivor counts. You can call me Irina. I'm with the Interceptors.
Me too. Same division. You can call me Mr. Evans.
Interceptors, huh?
Or just Gwyn.
The three of us were in the Coalition forces together. Specifically, the Special Operations Heavy Armor Training Unit, aka the Skeleton Crew. I was a colonel and Irina a lieutenant. Gwyn was a more recent recruit. Of course, I keep telling them we don't need those old ranks anymore now that we're here.
You're still Colonel to me, ma'am. No reorg will ever change that. And that's not about chain of command either. It's about respect. You've earned it.
And the award for best ass kiss goes to...
Well, I'd remind you both the ma'ams aren't necessary if I thought you'd listen.
Put on the charger
All
while
right,
we're in
ma'am.
cutscenes.
We should be getting back to work. Until next time, Colonel.
Right. We should be going too. The administrative district isn't far. That's where you'll be calling home. For now, anyway.
You know, while they were working on them at the same time, totally serious. Probably. I mean, most likely. I'm hitting a plot wall here. No, can't go that way. Oh, yeah. Oh. Music with the vocals.
Hey!
This package was meant to go to Blade Tower. It's only the biggest building in town, so I don't know how you could mess that up. Okay. Is he asking me to deliver it? Or she's just talking? I can't go in there either, okay. Let's follow the yellow. Oh. Oh. Hit the water, man. You look like a party member.
Damn it!
Oh, that helmet looks like plastic. It like bounced around. The noise it made. Momo dyed her hair black. Yeah, kind of like a bike helmet. That's what it seemed like.
Look, I know what exhaust smells like, and it was exhaust in the cockpit. Just check the ductwork, would you?
Oh, I'm checking. I just seriously doubt. Hey, look at that. The intake exhaust bypass is reversed. Oh man, it's a good thing I caught that.
You caught that? You're the one who cleared me to fly.
Everything okay? It's not like you to flub a flight check, Lynn.
Lynn, got it.
Good thing you had a rugged pilot like Doug at the controls.
Doug.
Oh, hey Elma. How'd it go out there? And would this be one of the you-know-who's? Cool. I'm Lynn Lee Koo, mechanic and top
Lynn
all-around
Lee
fixing
Koo,
gal
huh?
for Blade.
Find out how old she is. I know what happened to the exhaust. Gotta ask the important questions here, guys.
She's 13, and I know, she looks young, and she is young, but trust me, she's one of our top talents.
Technically a
Most
teenager.
of the time, that is. Most of the time.
Anyway, you guys heading back to the barracks?
Yeah, why do you ask?
As long as you're here, why don't I take you on the transport? It's a great way to see the city. I'll give you the grand tour.
What? No.
That sounds like
Ew.
a great idea.
All right, Doug, I think that'll be all for today. You can clean up here and dock the Skell.
What?
Don't mind the exhaust. I'll take care of it tomorrow.
Don't mind it? Wait, why am I cleaning up your mess in the first place? Lynn! Lynn!
Okay. Oh, she's a reserve party member. Come on, get in the party. Yeah, there we go. She's a shield trooper. cannot be removed, as it should be.
Hey,
My little brother just joined the Prospectors. He's been a civilian until now, so I'm worried about what he'll be able to handle, whether he'll be able to handle all the duties of a blade. Sure. Is this a quest? He's got an exclamation point, guys. I know how this works.
Not bad, huh? You can see everything from up here.
It beats walking, that's for sure.
The best way to see NLA. I never get tired of this view. It's like a different city every time.
It's certainly come a long way in the last few weeks. There's still so much to be done.
One day at a time.
Speaking of which, we don't really have time for a full pleasure cruise here. Why don't you give us the express tour then? Just the highlights.
Okay, you got it. New LA is divided into 4 districts. We departed from the industrial district, where Doug and I were conducting the flight test. It has food production, skill development, you know, industries and stuff.
It's also where the West Gate is located, remember? Expect to pass through there fairly often.
Okay.
The only other gate out of the city is in the administrative district. I'm skipping ahead.
Next is the commercial district. Restaurants, galleries, cafes, clothing, groceries, you name it. It's a veritable shopping paradise.
Well, they crash landed
The CD is the closest thing to
on an alien
town
planet.
we've got. It can actually
They've only been here a couple
crowded
months,
sometimes.
and they prioritized the shopping district at some
Day
point.
or night, the best and only bargains on the planet. To your right, the residential district. Housing, housing, and more housing. Well, plus a nice park and the cathedral.
If you're ever looking for quiet time alone, or want to relax and unwind with a good book, that's the spot.
Right? The park is my favorite place to just zone out and chill. And last but not least, our destination, the administrative district, the nerve center at the heart of NLA. Note the distinct dual-level structure here. The upper level holds our administrative tower, home to Blade HQ and the government. Not to mention Armory Alley as well as the barracks where we live. The lower level there is a hangar complex for Skell maintenance and repairs. And this concludes our tour. We will be landing shortly.
Thanks, Lynn. We'll save the rest of orientation for once we're back at the barracks.
Okay.
Enjoy your stay in the administrative district, and thank you for flying Lindley Airlines.
Right. Let's get you over to the barracks. Then I should file my report. They'll be eager to hear the details on how I found you, I'm sure.
Well then, we better not keep them waiting. The barracks are pretty close, actually. They're set up just behind the giant blade tower here. That road there wraps around the left side and leads right to it.
We'll pass through Armory Alley, but let's not get sidetracked, okay? We can check it out later.
Okay. The achievements are like giving me like updates on how far into the chapter I am. It's like 3 out of 5 for chapter 1. Okay. I wonder how many chapters though. Landmark discovered. Oh. Yeah, ask her about Chalson.
Here's what I know.
Oh, it's like the affinity chart. We officers are aware that not all of New LA's citizens are on board with Director General Charleston's policies. But the more we allow the ideals to enslave us, the grimmer our situation will become. Hopefully some breakthrough opportunity will present itself eventually, and you've got the look of someone who might just be able to accomplish that. If you're ever ready for that opportunity, let me know and I'll assign you something important.
Sir! Intel is sparse, but...
Are you familiar with the continent comprised of nothing but wastelands far to the east of New LA? We're receiving reports of non-naturally occurring structures in that region. We need to find out some answers of who built these structures and what became of them, and do it fast. I guess I'll have to post a mission for the Pathfinders division. Something yellow over here. Field skill level insufficient. Alright, what's it say? Mechanical level 4. Gotcha.
Working hard?
Affinity chart flunky. Ask Julius about Earth-Life Colonization Project, or if anything is troubling him. As part of the Earth-Life Colonization Project, interstellar ships took off from a number of cities. However, we don't have any idea what happened to the others. We've been transmitting a signal from Mira in an attempt to establish contact, but we haven't had any replies yet. It's possible that we're all that's left of humanity. No, ignore that. We mustn't lose hope.
Working hard? What to do?
The expansion of Frontier Nav hasn't been progressing the way I'd hoped. It's mainly because of interference from the Indigens, so I suppose we are the ones encroaching on their turf. It's only natural they'd fight to protect it. I just wish we could find a way to install the data probes without having to do so much needless fighting. Guess that's where we'll come in, huh?
Hey.
Even Blade Tower, the center of New LA's government, is barely 70% complete. But it's not like we have the luxury of waiting around for it to be finished. Is that what the 60% was? Well, we can't go over there. Okay, we can sightsee later. Come on, guys. Gears look good in this game. Anybody can use that terminal there to purchase new weapons and protective wear.
What? Well.
After the horrible fate that befell Earth, some humans have come to resent all xenoforms. But as a scientist, I'm always eager to see examples of life forms who have acquired intelligence through a different evolutionary path. From what I understand, they found ruins throughout the planet that suggest intelligent life existed here previously. I always relish opportunities to encounter the unknown. What about you?
What?
Maybe rough and tumble blade, but believe it or not, I was not studying to be a biologist. When I was a student, I was always off on one cross-country trip or another, doing field work with my professor. We traverse jungles and deserts, hunting for rare animals and fossils, and when we find one, we jump up and down with glee like children. Our professor stayed behind on Earth, but I knew he'd have been thrilled to come here and see all the unidentified species on Mira. We clearly were going to be a blade soon, yeah? Alright, people. Remember that each of us bears the weight of humanity's very existence upon our shoulders. No stress about that, right? No big deal. If you don't have a Skell license, you can buy a Skell from the shop terminal in Armor Alley. Man, I love the future.
What's wrong?
Purpose of Blade. Members of each division have their own responsibilities, but mine is primarily guard duty. Lately, there have been reports of dangerous indigents appearing near the entrances to the city, and that's why we've sealed the gates and taken a defensive posture. We've tightened our guard to the extent that there's absolutely no chance of an indigent infiltrating the city. But now I hear that Ilma and some new guy already slaughtered the Grexpack that prowled outside the west gate. I guess we all ought to thank Team Ilma for their successful counteroffensive.
What's wrong? This sucks.
Carl is pathetic. I put him in indigent control duty and he hasn't killed a single one. If I didn't have so many damn duties on my own, I'd march right up to him and spank him like an insolent child he is. Hey, if you headed that way, could you give Carl a message for me? He'll be the one loitering out in front of the arms manufacturing building. Tell him to pull his head out and get goddamn work done before Trevor has to stick a boot so far up his ass it'll taste shoe polish for a month. Without sweating the details, your clear answer to the question if you could go into a game's world, which would it be, would be this game. Gotcha. Ask Marcus about Team Arena's fighting style.
Check this out.
Before we engage in a big bounty mission, the whole team always huddles up around Arena and looks up to our target and unit index. Once we've worked out a plan of attack, we'll head and engage the foe. Use your Blade Issue Con device to pull up information on any foe you fought previously. The battles here can be tough. So be sure to pull your enemy index to good use, alright? I hate to lose you out there. Fair. Info lover. Need money? And get serious about completing missions. You can also search out collectibles or just defeat enemies and sell what you salvage from them. These are all good options, guys.
And here we are, the Blade Barracks. Consider yourself our guest until we finish getting you registered. Feel free to come and go as you please.
Okay. You can ask about registration. Let's do that.
I think I can answer that one.
Ooh, who is this?
So, you must be the latest rescue.
That's me.
Secretary Nagi.
Ms. Koo. Chipper as always, I see.
What can I say? Pep is my middle name.
I ran into Doug Barrett on the way here, and he didn't seem quite so upbeat. Anything about today's flight I should know?
No. Nothing to worry about.
Good. Be sure it stays that way. More importantly, Elma, you found another one. Excellent work out there.
Just doing my job, Mr. Secretary.
Now, as for officially registering our new citizen here.
Why don't we talk inside? There's a lot of ground to cover. It could take some time.
Ah yes, of course. Forgive me. You must be weary from the stasis and your journey back to us. Please, after you.
I'll put on some tea.
Oh yeah, I'm set flavor text. Let's check some of those out.